Let me ask you, when you picture a confident woman, do you see someone always speaking up, always the center of attention? Today, I want to turn that idea on its head. Sometimes confidence isn't loud at all. It's a gentle certainty, the peace of knowing yourself no matter who's watching. In fact, at this stage, confidence is more about being grounded than grabbing attention. Last week, we laughed about what we're too grown for now. This time, we're leaning into something quieter, even more powerful, a confidence that whispers, you belong exactly as you are. Welcome back to Aging with Grace and Style. I'm Valerie, your host. And if you've ever wondered whether you have to be loud to be confident, this episode is for you. Here in our unfiltered and free series, we celebrate midlife as a comeback, not a crisis. Today, we'll bust myths, share real stories, and help you embrace a confidence that's built not on volume, but on truth. So grab your favorite mug, find your softest spot on the sofa or in the car, and let's bask in the quiet power that comes with knowing who you are. You see, the older I get, the more I realize true confidence isn't about declaring who you are to the world. It's about recognizing who you are when the world gets noisy and sticking with her anyway. Most of us grew up with the idea that confident means outspoken, bold, never doubting yourself. But you know what's even stronger? The unshakable calm that comes from self acceptance. Confidence at 50 plus isn't about proving, it's about being. It's walking into a room and being at ease, even if you're not the loudest voice there. It's choosing what feels right for you, even if it's not popular. Let's retire the myth that you have to outshine or even outtalk. The most magnetic women I know, they speak when they have something to say and rest easy in their own company. By the time you hit 50, you've earned every bit of your calm. Wrinkles, stories, triumphs, heartbreaks, they're all part of your superpower. You've weathered storms, you've celebrated milestones, and learned which battles are worth fighting. You stop needing outside validation. You like you. That's more than enough. You let go of the shoulds and you step more fully into your real self, sometimes for the first time. This is the age when you realize that you don't have to audition for anyone's approval. I asked a few women what confidence means to them now that they're over 50. Sheila, who's 57, said, confidence is wearing what I want and not asking if it's age appropriate. Ann, who's 63, said, it's saying no and not spinning in guilt afterwards. And then somebody wrote in who didn't give me their name, and that is perfectly fine, said, it's knowing I don't need to be invited to every table. I'll build my own if I have to. And I am so with that. Their stories remind us that confidence now looks less like proving and more like being. Let's highlight. Confidence can be quiet, but that doesn't mean you never take action. Saying no without explanation to commitments that drain you. Trying something new, even if you're nervous. Wearing what makes you happy, not what's trendy. Letting your silver hair sparkle. We were just having a conversation with some friends at brunch the other day about the whole letting your silver hair grow out. Showing up to a gathering alone. just because you want to. A friend, Sharon, she wrote, I always thought confidence needed to be loud, big career changes, big outfits, big opinions. Now, sometimes it looks daring to say, I'm tired. I'm going home early. That's the confidence I cherish most. Confidence might look calm on the outside, but it can still feel scary on the inside. It's the courage to speak even when your voice shakes, to show up even when you're nervous, to be seen without shrinking. You don't need to feel confident 24/7 to be confident. Confidence is a muscle. It builds with use and it builds with age. So let's talk about some practical ideas for your confidence toolkit. You want to celebrate your wins. Give yourself credit for both big and small victories. Write them down. Challenge your inner critic. Notice negative self-talk and replace it with truth. For instance, I am experienced, wise, and enough. Do something out of your comfort zone. Say yes before you feel totally ready. Try a new class, book a trip, or volunteer. Invest in self-care. Prioritize your health inside and out. This helps you feel strong, which boosts confidence. And find your people. Spend time with those who lift you up and encourage you to be your full, complicated self. So let's get quiet for a moment. Think back to one time you surprised yourself with your own calm, strength, or clarity. A moment when you stood your ground, even if your voice shook. What would it look like to bring more of that woman, the rooted, radiant, real you, into this week? Maybe it's speaking your truth, taking a rest. Maybe it's simply just standing tall. So here's a challenge and an invitation. Your gentle challenge is every day this week, notice a moment when you feel at home with yourself and let that feeling linger. Confidence isn't loud. It's the peace you feel when you trust who you are. Share your quiet confidence moments with me by posting #unfilteredandfree or send me a note. You never know who else you'll inspire. And remember, next time you're tempted to compare, to perform, or to over-explain, just pause. You already belong. You don't have to find your voice by shouting. Sometimes all you need is to listen to what it's already telling you. So thank you for sharing this space with me today. If this episode resonated, pass it along to someone who's ready to claim a little more peace and a little less pressure. Next time, let's keep growing together. Until then, walk in your worth, wear what you love, say what you mean, and remember, confidence isn't loud. It's knowing exactly who you are and liking her in every season.